Don't eat yellow jizz. Don't want to do that. She then later that night egged my house.
I don't want to think about me mum's bush. I was talking about coaches.
She's eating though. Gotta press it off you. I thought I was gonna get it on Saturday.
It's got gooch on your finger. You gotta go back a few times. You don't just sniff once.
My head fell off. It was so sick.
Mate, I knew it was coming and I still got like goosebumps at the thought of that.
It's so sick. I'm annoyed.
Big surprise.
Yeah. A big surprise.
What's the reason?
Have you ever heard the term, like, what? I mean, I can't remember the name of the term, so it's unlikely you've heard it. What's it called when, like, when you want something to be so bad so you have something to talk about? My mum's got this. She wants her life to be shit because it gives her something to say. Do you know what I mean? Like, everything's constant, like, misery.
I think we just call it content, mate.
Yeah. But, like, misery loves company, doesn't it? So you're constantly, like, yearning for,
drama?
No, there's a term for it. I probably should have planned the first 30 seconds of the pod.
And I'm so sorry to cut you off, but I feel like you owe it to the viewers to address the fact that you're wearing pajamas. Like, what's going on? What was this choice? I know I
can explain that, Liam. I'm glad you asked. Yeah. You know when our beautiful girlfriends, partners, life
mates,
friends were on, and I gave Beth grief for eating a pepperami in an oversized hoodie. Yeah. This is what I meant. So this is what I meant. She had
here's the hoodie and here's the pepperami.
Well, it was my birthday recently, and guess who got brought? And you know what? I totally get it.
You onto it, yeah. I mean, that is a big old hoodie. It's almost moo style.
It's lovely, isn't it?
It looks comfy as fuck, yeah.
It is so comfy. You can get in it as well. That's the great thing, that.
And, at least you look uniform in the outfit you wear, and I'm all business up top, party down below. It's a wreck. But if you stood up and give them a twirl,
if I give them a twirl, mate, it goes to me knees.
Yeah, it's definitely pod pajamas. Them.
It's all right though.
Have you lived in them while you've been sick?
We'll get to that. What's the term?
You're so fucking idiots.
What is it?
Tis was again.
Right, let's Google. I
don't think there is a term, is there?
The name for people who want bad things to happen to them.
Sadomasochists.
So they have something to talk about.
Politicians.
Yeah.
What's come up? Go on, what's the first result? Give us the first
Is there a word for wanting bad things to happen to others?
To others? Fucking hell. Yeah. Sociopathy.
Oh, look at you.
Yeah.
Bet you can't spell it, though, loser.
S-O-C.
So easy as well, I'm annoyed. It was so easy.
Yeah, but I'm also glad you cut me off so I didn't have to spell it.
Yeah,
it is that easy.
Yeah, it's easy. I would have got it right away. I don't know. I don't know what it's called. But you get it a lot in stand-up. Like, there's not really anything funny in the positive.
So you're sort of willing material.
Yeah.
To come to
my point being, my holiday was so lovely.
Really?
And I have nothing to say.
Yeah.
Nothing to say. I ate good food.
The conversation.
I ate good food, and there's just nothing to say.
Well, I mean, you have gone on the record at length about your hatred of city breaks.
Still true.
And that is what you went on.
Still true.
What was different about this then?
I was given, I feel like I've already said this to you on Instagram, but I was given a shot of vodka everywhere I went.
Yeah, I did see that.
And really, you know, like, obviously you're still doing 20,000 steps a day, but you're less bothered if every 1,000 steps you get given a shot of vodka. It's fantastic. So good. And it was just cool. It was like snowy and stuff, and I'm a child anyway, you already know this. You already know this. So I was like throwing snowballs at Beth.
Of course,
got it in her eye.
Was fuming.
Got it in her eye. She was fuming. I was like, that feels familiar. You know what I mean? Like, it's just so fun.
See, the only snowy holiday I've ever been to was Amsterdam.
Reference. At least appreciate my gist joke when I've given to you.
I'm sorry.
Come on, you just stared at me.
I'm sorry. What was the gist joke? Go on.
Said I got it in her eye. She got mad at me, but that felt familiar.
Okay. I missed the familiar. I was too busy
to
interject with the conversation. Sorry. I'm just going to say my last.
Don't eat yellow jizz. You don't want to do that.
Isn't that the normal colour of it?
What?
No, I'm only messing. Okay. Of course, I jizz pearly white, baby. You know, I'm all healthy.
Pearly white?
Yeah, I'm the king of healthy. Did you know the band Pearl Jam is called that because of spunk? I didn't know that. The more you know.
Makes sense, though.
Yeah, it does. Makes perfect sense. Yeah, my only experience of a snowy holiday is Amsterdam in January when I was younger, and it just inconvenienced me because it took me...
Mate, it was so good.
But I went to the prostitutes and it took me more time to take my clothes off and put them back on than it did actually having sex.
It's cold, all right. It's cold. Let it warm up. Looks better.
Literally, it was like 2 minutes undressing, 1 minute of sex, 2 minutes back on. Fuck off. It was depressing, mate. So I've never desired a snowy holiday though. That just lined up that way.
I've always wanted to do it. I've always wanted to do it. There's a place in Canada called Banff, Banff.
Isn't it MF? Banff.
No.
Okay.
It's what I just said it was. Which is ideal because that's how I pronounce TH anyway with 2 F's. So it's the first place.
It does look sick. I have seen that place.
But it's quality, and there's places like that I just think they're amazing. And I've always wanted to do it. I've always wanted to go to one of them. But we've said it before, when my birthday was Prague last year. Beth took me to Prague. It was awful because I was so ill. Yeah. I was so ill. And then this year was the same. I was bedbound from New Year's Day onwards. On New Year's Eve, Beth did that. We were going to a friend's house, and she did that classic, like, we don't have to go. We don't have to go if you're not up to it, because I was so ill.
You can go, though, and I'll stay here.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
I've done that before.
No, I can't possibly leave you. Couldn't possibly. Oh, let's act this out. Let's act this out. You're me. You're poorly.
All right.
Put your fringe down.
No, I don't want to fuck it up. It'll be hard.
You worked really hard.
I've already overquiffed it today. You got
your little tangle teaser out of that. Yeah. Okay.
Give it a little twist.
Yeah. So you're poorly. You're poorly.
Pearl jam.
Pearl jam. You don't have to actually cough, but you're just poorly. Okay. You just needed to cough, didn't you?
So sick. Yeah, I don't manage to blend it. Yeah. I'm so sick, Aaron. I'm not well at all.
I'm Aaron. You're Aaron.
Oh, I'm you. I'm sorry. I just thought it. I'm so sick, Beffy Weffy. That's how you speak. When
I call her Betty.
Betty.
It's pretty close.
I know I've heard you say it.
Like,
Betty, I'm not well.
Well, we don't have to go tonight.
No, I know I don't have to go tonight, but you could still go.
No, I couldn't possibly leave you. Couldn't possibly.
I mean, it would probably do me a world of good.
Thank you. Thank you. This was my point. But how do you say that without being an asshole? Yeah. I just wanted her to fuck off. I'd have paid her to go by herself. She was like, no, you can't possibly see in the New Year's. You know, you can't possibly see in the New Year by yourself at home. Babe, I would have been asleep for it.
Yeah.
There'd have been no seeing it. I'd have been asleep at 9 p.m. and I would just woke up the next day and still felt like shit. And that's all I wanted to happen.
Do you care? Do you care much about New Year?
I mean, like, if I'm healthy, sure.
No, but I don't really care still. I'm not going to be asked if I miss the.
I mean, I'd like to be like surrounded by friends having a laugh.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
But that's not been the case for me the past year. So I'm just with my wife, who I love very much.
Yeah. So yeah, from New Year's Eve, I just felt so ropey, and then I went there, and we had fun or whatever. But I was just like, everyone else was dancing, and I was sat on. At one point, I'm sat on the sofa, and somebody gets on the sofa and starts jumping on it, and I'm just sat there like.
I didn't even think about that, lad.
I was wanting to kill myself.
I was too busy thinking of like how bad you'd want to stay at home. I didn't think about having to be that ill and like having to exude some false level of enthusiasm for the person who's
I didn't even try to do that.
Did you not know?
No, definitely not.
Just find a seat and stay in it.
Coughing so much.
Yeah, apologies.
Anyway, the reason I was so ill is because I had a chest infection, and it was the most brutal. I mean, I think everyone's having it. Some of the listeners will be able to relate.
I wonder what dirty cunt you caught that off.
Potentially you.
No, it was Rebecca. I don't know if you've like, obviously you've not heard Rebecca speak before. The girls were on the pod last week. Rebecca was very gravelly. She was not well at all, and she proper pulled it together to come on because we had that sorted out. It was the only day we could kind of make it work, and she was not well, and I knew that there was the risk that you'd get ill, but I also.
Well, I would argue it was not worth it.
Well, it all worked out in the end, didn't it?
Did it?
You got better in time.
Oh, mate, I was so ill,
Yeah, it was worth it for me. Like,
I lost 8 pounds.
Good. You could do with it, lads.
No, I couldn't. Your boy was looking. He was looking swole. Fucking.
You actually lost the shit ton of weight.
Yeah,
I wish I got that sick. I just had a cough, mate.
I was only managing 2 wanks a day. That's when you know it's bad, innit?
Yeah.
I was in bed all day and only scraped out 2.
What's your batting average?
Well, it'd be 1 a day, but not if I'm in bed all day. You know what I mean?
Right.
I've got nothing to do. But that's what I always think when I watch Mr. Beast's videos. And he's like, could you survive in this room, in this supermarket by yourself?
How are you wanking?
You get $1,000 every day if you survive. It's like, yeah, but you wouldn't want to see that footage. It'd be a fucking...
You're messing, lad. Of course he's not recording them when they go for a shit. I'd be having 6 shits a day. Just wanking off in that toilet.
But like, you know what I mean? Like, I just do it. I just sit in front of the cameras, me.
For the thrill of it. You like being watched. Yeah.
Just so you can't use the footage. It's like, I want my money still, but you're not getting anything out of this exchange. Yeah, man, I was just so fucking ill. There's not even anything to say about it. I was so fucked.
Yeah, no, you were. I was
Beth
worried.
was panicking. So we went and got antibiotics on New Year's Day.
Sorry to cut you off, but I found out that you were going there after the record.
Right,
when it was just us recording, Rebecca and Beth were in the other room. Beck found out then, told me in the car. I was like, he'll be buzzing with that. And then the panic really started to set in I hope to God he doesn't get ill. And then we were going to record again, weren't we?
Yeah,
Before you went away, and we couldn't make it work.
Yeah, so we're recording this on the Wednesday, and it goes out on Monday. Usually we record every
Monday,
but we were an episode ahead, so this is 10 days later than we should have recorded it. I was just fucked. I got antibiotics on New Year's Day, and they gave me a 5-day course, and just every day I was waking up worse and worse. And Beth, like, I had no idea what was happening. I had no idea. She told me that we weren't going on holiday because we couldn't afford it. And so I thought she just had a few things planned. So she's just panicking. Beth's panicking more and more. Every day I'm waking up worse than the day before, just feeling absolutely awful. And she's just stressing, and I'm so sad, man. Like every birthday I have, I seem to be ill. Yeah. Like I went into hospital one year and I discharged myself on the 6th. Spoiler alert, I should not have discharged myself. With like suspected pneumonia. Do you know what I mean? And it was like a really brutal like flu or something, but like they had to put me on a drip and everything. Like it was heavy. So every year it's just the same. So I'm feeling super sad. I'm feeling super sorry, but I get emotional as well when I'm ill. I get real sad.
Oh, you're a proper crier.
I don't cry, but I just can't remember when life was good.
Betty. Yeah. That's just all you say, yeah.
Yeah, I called her from downstairs to upstairs so I could see her tits.
Yeah, just a little.
Just to look at them, just to see.
But did it work?
It did.
Yeah.
It did.
The old medicine.
Yeah. Wish I had a pepper army in her hand. It's gross. But yeah, so I was just feeling, I can't remember when life was good.
Yeah.
I can't remember when life was happy. So I'm like, well, this is it. This is it for me. I'm dead. This is me done. Dead. I'm dead.
Happy Death Day.
So, yeah, that was a good movie. That was all right.
Nah, I thought it was shite.
Oh, yeah, it was shit. I just
That's
know
how Willie's been. He just...
and then on Saturday the 6th, so New Year's Day, he gave me, this is my point I'm making. I'm taking ages to get this story out. I'll fucking chop it up so it's not fucking boring for the listeners. And if you still find it was boring, then, you know, that's after I've edited it. So, but I'll get rid of all the guff and stuff. But 5-day course from New Year's Day onwards. So Beth's buzzing. She's panicking, but she's buzzing because she knows that we fly on the 6th. So then the 5th is my last day. So she's like, he's going to be all right by then. So she's feeling good. She's feeling all right. Gets to the 6th, gets to the 5th, sorry, and I wake up, I feel worse than I did on the 4th. So on the 4th, I'm starting to feel all right again. I'm waking up, I'm like, oh my God. It's only when I get up and I'm moving about do I start to feel like shit again. But I woke up feeling good, and I was like, this is going to be all right. The 5th, we were meant to record, and I think I messaged you saying, I've no idea how I'm going to feel when I wake up tomorrow, but probably will be able to record.
That's exactly how you were.
Because I felt better on the 4th. On the 5th, I woke up, I felt fucking horrible. It was as if the universe went, let's tease him. Yeah. I felt so shit. I felt like the 2nd of Jan again. It felt like the 2nd of Jan's like illness was
really?
Mate, I felt so shit. And I was like, there's no way. I need more antibiotics. Sure, this is awful. And then I had my last ones, and I woke up on the 6th, and I thought, I'm just going to get the earliest night's sleep the night before and just hope for the best, because I knew that's when the stuff started, the surprise started.
The stuff, the fun.
The fun. Yeah. The fun. All the while, bless her heart, Beth made an advent calendar for me.
Yeah.
So you know I'm a child.
A birthday advent calendar.
Advent calendar. So for the first 12 days before my birthday, ended on the 6th, was a different gift. It's just loads of silly gifts. Like I think, like I got a candle that I'd seen in a shop and like the smell of, and just like little thoughtful.
I like that. Just put it back, and she's like that trying to stick out.
And she got me a book and stuff, which is dead cool, and just nice little gifts. Because I'm quantity over quality. If she bought me a PS5, I'd be grateful, but fuming.
But last year I had 37.
That's what I'm like, though.
Dudley
That's what I'm like. Yeah. I'd be fuming if I got bought a PS5 and that was my only gift. No, buy me 350 £1 gifts. Don't buy me the PS5. I don't want that.
Absolutely ransack Poundland.
Yeah, that's all I wanted to do.
To be fair, I've not seen a grown man so happy to get a Kinder Egg. Like, you're the only person I've ever seen buzzing off the toy.
These are so good. So good. So good.
But that wasn't a joke. Did you see the passion in his face? I want you to recognise that.
Yeah. Fantastic. I love it. Isn't it funny that like other podcasts, like they have like this thing where like listeners will gift them things that they've referenced on the pod. So like Dan Nightingale's is like cocaine. You know what I mean? And Adam gets bought a Guinness by listeners and stuff, and it would be so sick if we could create a fan base that just gives me Kinder Eggs.
If you get Kinder Eggs,
I'd be fucking made up.
Would I get though? Best not be fucking. Actually, Marmite's expensive.
Every single listener.
And I'd fuck everyone and give it. Sell it on the merch store. Liam's used flesh. No, okay, sound. I was thinking like an OnlyFans girl sells socks. Maybe I could sell. No.
The difference is though, OnlyFans girls are appealing though, aren't they? And they want that.
Yeah.
Like, some men out there, they want that.
Some people love a fucking middle-aged fat cunt in a sweater. There's different strokes for different folks.
Yeah. So every day I'm getting a new gift, which, you know, is keeping me happy. I'm liking that. And then on the 6th, I woke up and it was the final present. Dun, dun, dun.
Dum, dum, dum.
Mate, the final gift. The final gift. So Beth got up and she went, her car was getting MOT'd and all that shit. You didn't need to know that, but she was. So when she got back, I'd had a lie-in and stuff. It was like 10:30, 11.
On the Saturday?
On the Saturday.
The 6th, yeah.
Still had no idea what we were doing. She comes back, she gives me day 12 of my advent calendar. And I'm like, oh my God, this is so exciting. And I get it, and it's a little photo album.
Aww,
adorable. Little
cute.
Photo album. And it's all the holidays that we've been on. It's all the holidays that we've been on since we met. And each page had like 2 photos on it. And it was just loads of cute little photos of us. So I'm flicking through, and it was like, oh, Portugal 2022 and all this sort of stuff.
Be honest with me, was there any party you're at that was disappointed that was the gift? For a split second, was any of you like, oh, it's nice, but this isn't like day 12? Like, this is
no, because I said this to Beth. All the other gifts had been so shit. No, I'm joking. But I said to Beth, I was like, all the other gifts had been so sort of like thoughtful and low key that like it made sense. So it wasn't like I was expecting to fucking unwrap a car. Do you know what I mean? Which should have been fucking hard work. Save the planet. Don't wrap the car up. Just put a bow on it. Just a future reference. But like all the other gifts had been like a candle and a book. So I was expecting to get something like really extravagant. So when I opened it, it was a photo album. That it made sense for the other gifts. Had all the other gifts had been like a PS5, an Xbox, that'd be fucking insane. By the way,
both. Yeah. Spoil for choice. Buy 2 versions of each game.
So it made sense. So I'm scrolling, I'm looking through the photo album and stuff, and it's just loads of cute little photos of us. And I'm really happy. There's one of her ass in there that I took on one of the holidays. I was fucking made up with that. I was like, fucking hell, I'm on a tree today. So I was dead happy with that. I was dead happy. Everything's like, I'm scrolling through, things going good.
Memory
and then I
lane.
get to little memory lane.
Yeah, love it. Sentimental.
Yeah, you know, I'm a pussy boy. I like that. Yeah. And then I got to the last holiday we went on, which was Cork was in there, by the way. I thought that was that should not have been. Just a picture of me and you in there on the plane at one point,
fuming at each other.
It's like, what? This is like this. I don't think this one belongs. This does not belong. Not even a little bit does this belong. But she was like, we went on a plane.
It was
like,
flight,
but if you can get a ferry there, it's not an holiday. I was not happy about that. And then the last holiday we went on was...
You went to Greece and you loved it.
Greece. Yeah. So that was the last one. And then I turned the page again. No, I didn't turn the page because I was like, that's obviously the last one, so that's it. And she's like, no, turn the page again. And in the top, it just said Krakow 2024. And I went, what? And she went, we fly today. And my head fell off. It was so sick.
Mate, I knew it was coming and I still got like... goosebumps at the thought of that happening.
Sick. Yeah. Mate, it was so sick. And I was just, I couldn't believe it. I was so buzzing. The fact that I closed the book because I was like, that's the end of the holidays. And then she got me to reopen it.
Yeah.
Because like I say, every single page had like the holiday and then the time of the year we went. Do you know what I mean? Written on the top. And then just the photos and stuff. And she was like, well, we've got to fill this one now.
Yeah.
And I was like, she's good.
We all have our different damages, don't we? We all have our different issues. And this is where one of mine would come into play if I was presented with that. I would, like you, it's that exciting and stuff. It's a boss reveal. But after the reveal, I would go into panic mode. Like, I'm not prepared. I've not got anything packed. What time's the flight?
Well, Beth,
I haven't even had a chance to research the place. Where's the itinerary? I would be stressed. I'm an itinerary.
Do you hear yourself, bro?
You want to get the best out of a place if you've never been before.
Yeah.
I'd hate to go and then come home and go, oh, I didn't know that they had the Booby Museum. And I missed it. I'd have fucking loved the Booby Museum. It's the best museum I've ever been to outside of the fucking Wizarding World of Harry Potter.
Okay, good. Well, it's quite funny you say that because Beth is like the stressor Like she said she's late for everything on last week's episode.
Yeah.
The only thing she's not late for is a flight. If that flight's at 5 p.m, she'll get there the Tuesday before. Like she's such a pain in the ass. It drives me fucking mental. We'll have like just like Cork, for instance. She'll still want to get there 2 hours before. We've got no baggage. We've checked in, and it's Tuesday.
But to be fair,
4 in the morning. Of course, it's empty.
Mate, what are you talking about? We had that attitude. We strolled in, and the airport was so chocker. I had to quickly panic and buy us priority boarding. We just made it on the plane.
No, you didn't.
We did that.
No, you didn't. It's Ireland. You didn't have to do that. Like I felt I was. It's
was
like
my birthday present for you.
It's
last
like when you
year.
see Londoners run for the tube. There's another one in a minute.
I know.
Don't worry about it. It's Ireland.
Stupid.
We'll just fucking get the next one.
No,
you know
I
what?
fucking
Better yet,
wouldn't
we'll
have paid
miss it and we'll go back to bed. Like, it's just no. She was mad in with it. But she wasn't able to pack, stress, or do anything because then I would know we were going somewhere.
So she hadn't packed for herself.
She told me at like 10 o'clock. I was like, I can't imagine the stress on her when I'm slowly like, oh, that was when we went to this place. She's like, fucking get to it. So she starts fucking stressing.
She goes from like happiness to like,
I was just like, can you not ruin the first day of the holiday with like, okay, yeah, I'm very well aware. I'm very well aware that it's going to be cold. I will just take an extra scarf. It's like fucking.
What time though was the flight?
1 o'clock. No, 5 to 2.
That's a short window. You've had to lie in. You're going through the book.
No, it must have been like 9:30 actually.
Still though.
No, she said, yeah, I need you up
Still,
for about 9.
because you have got to get the airport a couple hours early and that. That's a. Sorry, I'll stop rubbing my eye. You got to get the airport a couple hours early. That is like a.
No, it's not.
A race against.
This is the issue I have. I took a fucking picture of my empty suitcase. It did really well on Twitter because we were leaving for the airport in 40 minutes. And I just took a photo of my empty suitcase and I was like, leaving for the airport in 40 minutes. This is my suitcase. Girlfriend's becoming noticeably upset. But like, we never missed it. This is my argument with it. I said, have I ever missed a flight? Have we ever missed a flight? No. Have we ever been close to missing a flight? No.
I still.
What's the problem?
Yeah.
What's the problem? So it drives me fucking mental.
Why
is it taking so long to pack? Why? This is what I think.
Because you've got to be prepared for so much.
You take everything that you use every single day.
Yeah, which is a lot for me.
Okay,
I have a variety of fragrances.
How long does it take you to fold it and dash it in a case next to your wardrobe? You fucking idiots, a lot of you. It takes 20 minutes.
Nah, it takes ages for me. It does actually take ages, yeah. I have to make a list on everything and check everything off the list.
I've seen you walk. It's not a fucking surprise, to be honest. But yeah, we went to Krakow and it was so. I don't even know if it's Krakow, Krakow.
Yeah, I've heard variety. Let's just be basic bitches. Call it Krakow. That's all. I'm comfortable saying it that way, even if it's wrong.
Classic foreigner. Going over to their countries.
I'll say it my way and no other.
Yeah, I took my car up and someone would wash it.
I don't want to bring the mood down, but did you go Auschwitz?
No, I didn't. Beth did it last time she was there, and she said it was a bit heavy, and she wouldn't want to do it again.
I don't know if I would. It's heavy,
and it's not really for me, to be honest. I understand, like, just because I get too sad, and
that's not the point of the trip. You're going for your birthday. Imagine that first step.
Plus, it's
Auschwitz.
There's snow everywhere.
So I wouldn't mind going in a lashing snowballs and Beth outside a fucking concentration.
It was minus 18. I wouldn't have mind going in a gas chamber for a little minute. It's fucking freezing.
Cut that. No, it's fine.
It was freezing though.
Yeah,
it was
I can imagine.
So cold.
Mate.
Minus 18 was the coldest we felt it.
What the
mate? It was a lot.
Right, what temperature is it now? I want to know. Here,
mate, it's like a tropical 3 degrees here right now. Tropical 6 degrees.
Mate, I'm freezing my dick off. Not much dick to freeze off, mind, but I'm still freezing my dick off. It's been so cold.
It was so cold. Everything was dry. Everything. Absolutely everything. Lips, nose,
punani,
all dry. All dry.
I'm using myself with the word punani. It's a good word, isn't it? Go on.
It's a great word, yeah. But yeah, the fucking mouth dry, nose dry.
Because they're cold.
Still wet, to be fair. But like, still a bit, yeah. But oh mate, everything's so fucking cold there. So
but you were loving it. You loved like the snow and that proper big kid vibes. Did they still have all the Christmas shit going on in the place?
Oh, totally. Yeah, totally. It was so good. It was so good. So good.
Oh my God, I'm not used to you being positive. You've still got a present that you haven't received yet, though.
Oh, yeah.
A birthday present off me, haven't
I've got a present off you. I thought I was going to get it on Saturday.
No.
Are you not coming on Saturday anymore?
I'm coming on Saturday. Yeah, I'm coming on
Saturday. A little party,
am.
come down.
Yeah.
I mean, this goes out 2 days after, but
I've got your present now. And the thing is, don't know why I'm giving it to you on the pod, because it's not a funny gift. I wanted to get you. Like, so I got your cork last time because I knew it would inconvenience you. I didn't think about how it would inconvenience me. When I initially was looking at buying it.
Are you sending me to, like, Saudi Arabia by myself?
No, I've gone a different direction with it.
Switzerland, so I can join the 27 club.
So you bought me Crocs, which genuinely improved my life. Like, I was really happy with them. So I wanted to get you a good gift that I think you might like. I hope you like
I'm
it.
Nervous.
It's not a PS5. It's not a PS5.
But it is £350 £1 gift.
Bear in mind as well, the paper that I cut to wrap it in was too small. So this is a visual representation of my jeans right now. It's like fucking bursting at the seams, but it looks good from that angle.
It looks sick. Have you bought me a video?
Yeah,
it looks like a little VHS.
Spice World with the Spice Girls movie.
Porky's. Do you remember Porky's?
I've never seen it, but I know about it.
You'd love it. Okay, right. So this is a gift that's going to improve my life.
Yeah. Well, it might not improve your life, but I think you'll like it.
Is it a tiny little video editor?
No, that would be sick.
What,
like Big Cook, Little Cook?
Okay.
So it's not a PS5.
This is sick. This is the thing I mentioned when we were on with Ari Styler.
Yeah. So I knew that you play games on your phone and you work so hard. I thought I'd give you something that would make you less productive, and therefore I would feel less bad about how unproductive I am. So
you get Apple Arcade with it?
I don't know about that. Like, I don't know.
You just bought it. Just Amazon.
Just bought it. You get like
that is sick.
I know that you can get like does Xbox have a subscription service where you don't need an Xbox?
Can we cut to a break? I need half an hour with this. We've got merch. Finally, we've got merch.
We've been talking about doing this for ages, and we've finally made it happen. We've got our own online store at spreadnegativitypod.com. We're selling t-shirts with logos. We're selling queefs. Whatever you want, we've got it.
We're selling queefs in a jar if you want one. We've got beanies, mugs, phone cases, loads of stuff like that, so check it out. But if you do order something, and I cannot stress this enough, order one size up. I'm a large to extra large in most things. I've got a 2XL in this. Liam, you'll notice, doesn't even have a hoodie yet because they're still making his out of a bed sheet, right? Proper nightmare stuff.
Check us out, spreadnegativitypod.com. If there's anything that you want and you don't see, let us know. We'll see what we can do.
Yeah, we'll sort it out. And we will get better at these adverts as time goes on.
I just want to apologise, really, to the watcher, the listener, for after the podcast just suddenly fucking hell. Apologise for the podcast just suddenly stopping.
And I want to apologise for this 4 minutes action you're about to get. I want to play him on new time.
That's what I mean. I've literally just fucking stopped, and he was like literally like a child. I'm telling him games he can get for it. He's got San Andreas on his phone. He was like, yeah, but I've completed that. Like a fucking little,
I have.
Little kids.
I have. My guy's got pink hair. He's got a pink afro.
My guy's doing all this.
Yeah.
So how was you, just to carry on from what we were talking about before you went on holiday and that, what was the flight situation like? I know you had to...
Fine. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, I kind of wanted, like, beef. I wanted something to happen on the flight.
So no one did your head in?
No, well, people did my head in, but everyone does my head in. It's not worth talking about.
Yeah.
It's not like, noteworthy. Like, everyone was just... There was one guy who was playing Monopoly Go on his phone, and he was playing it with his friend, who was, like, sat on the other side of the fucking plane, pretty much. So all that would happen is they'd lean forward to pass him his phone, and then he'd slump back into the chair and, like, move mine.
Oh,
and
so
that was a little bit annoying, but like, not enough to talk about on a podcast, so cut that. But yeah, like, this is what I mean. I wanted more drama, to be honest, so I'd have something to say.
On the way...
I don't have anything to say.
When I flew back from Florida, I had a bit of drama.
That's why you asked.
That made me feel... Yeah, of course. I just wanted to talk about me.
Real quick, sorry to cut you off. Just before I forget, Beth's actually asked me to do this as well. We need suitcase recommendations. No, it feels a little bit odd.
Yeah, it does.
But I'm done, bro. I'm so done. We've genuinely, since I've known Beth, we've been on maybe 13 holidays together. We're talking like 5 years.
Yeah, fucking slow holidays, lad.
Yeah. We've also had about 6 suitcases.
You being serious?
Mate.
That's what happens when you go on holiday that often.
No, it's not. No. 6 suitcases. 6 suitcases
suitcases
should be able to survive longer than one holiday. It's doing me head in. She got me one last year for Prague, and that was how she surprised me. She like wrapped up a suitcase, and inside it was all the flight information. Sick, love that girl. So sound of her. Imagine you spend 500 quid on a present for your boyfriend. He's like, "You're sound, you."
Sound.
So she gave me that, and then we went somewhere in the summer, like Greece or something, sound. And then this year we've gone to Poland, got there, the zip broke. We had to wrap the fucking case in cling film just to get it home. We need suitcase recommendations, one that's going to survive. She got bought one off her auntie. Her auntie's got a little bit of fucking moolah, spent a decent amount on a fucking suitcase for her, like, 100 quid or whatever, 80 quid. That fucking broke after 2 holidays.
I used them trip cases. Used to be able to get them in fucking like Debenhams and that when that still existed.
Do me heading, bro.
Trip. Check it out, the brand.
TRYP.
Just like normal, like I'm going on a trip. Just trip cases. They're decent.
I'll have a little look at them because it's doing me head in. Every time I go on holiday, I'm like, am I going to get this home? Who knows? Who knows?
I've never had issues with the suitcase before.
Oh, because you don't go away. You're a fucking loser.
I went away like 5 times last year. Court counts, lad.
Court does not count. Definitely does not count. We didn't take a suitcase, so therein lies the point, doesn't it?
So
doesn't count.
On my way, as I was saying, on my way back from Florida,
comment below. Suitcase recommendation. Make this a clip so it can go. I can get more recommendations.
Does this piss you off on a flight? You sat there waiting to get on the plane. You're waiting to be called for boarding to be called, and as soon as boarding is called, everyone's just like fucking animals rushing it, aren't they? When there's quite clearly like we get called on the way back from Florida. There's a queue of people waiting, and there's people just like cutting to the front, man, and squeezing through. And I'm in the queue, and the guy sat in front of me is riling me up. We're talking about it, and he's British guy, he's going, can they not see there's a fucking queue? And I was like, I know, mate, it's done me head in this whole holiday for roller coasters and that, people just trying to cut queues, and like, it's done me head in.
Fucking pushing in. Make the move. Make the move.
Yeah. Inconsiderate arseholes. It's been proper pissing me off the whole holiday. And there was this fella and his wife, and he just looked like a dumb fuck trying to push in, and she looked uncomfortable with it, and I just lost me rag, and I shouted at him in the airport. I went, hey mate, there's a fucking queue if you want to get to the back of it. And I was so proud of myself for saying something out loud. Just that little internal monologue that's trying to edge it. And I was like, I fucking did it. I did it.
Not so Tuffy.
And what, lad? And what? You're going to do me here, yeah? Fucking enjoy not getting on your flight, lad. I knew I was safe. That's why I said it. Do you know what I mean? Nothing's going to happen. But the best thing about it was he just looked fuming that someone called him out on it.
Yeah.
And as he walked to the back of the queue, he maintained eye contact with me and said nothing. And his missus went, sorry, I've been telling him that. And then they got behind us and he went, why don't you shut up? That was his comeback. He spent the whole journey to the back of the queue keeping eye contact with me like, I'm going to fucking have him off. I'm going to say something. How dare he talk to me like that? And he just went, why don't you shut up? And I was like, fuck off, lad. I'll smash it. I did it.
So you just wanted to, like...
I just want everyone to know I'm solid, lad.
So to sum up, the only reason you brought that up was because you wanted to tell us about this one time where you weren't a pussy boy.
I was brave. I think you need to speak up when you see injustice in the world.
You asked me there how I feel about people like pushing in queues and stuff. Mm-hmm. What do you do? You're about to get on a flight. You're about to get on a flight. You're going on your holidays. Where are you going? Real quick.
Tenerife.
You're going to Tenerife on your flight. They've announced that you can now board your flight.
Yep.
What do? Do you get up and board right away, or do you one of those guys that sits there, lets everyone else board, you're not queuing for fuck all, and then you get in the queue when it's empty, like when there's not much queue there? Right. You just sit in, you're charging your phone, what's your process?
Good question. I will not rush and I'll not push through anybody, but I will get there as quick as possible because I want to put my carry-on, especially if there's no check-in luggage.
Limited cabin case.
I want to put my carry-on just as close to me as possible because I've seen people get absolutely shafted where they've got to put it somewhere else on the plane because it's full.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm doing.
So it's a limited cabin storage. So I'm in the middle. I sort of don't really give a fuck. I'll walk to get my cabin case if I need to and all this sort of stuff. Not really bothered. Not asked. However, what really pisses me off is those people that sit there and like need to proudly announce that they're not queuing. What's everyone queuing for? Fucking plane's not going anywhere. Why is everyone queuing? Why is everyone queuing around the... It happened the other day, and it was doing my fucking... This, like, smug girl.
Like they're better.
Yeah.
Fuck
You're
you,
not better
lad.
just because you sat on your fat ass, you daft cunt. Like, it drives me so mad because she sat there like, I don't understand why everyone's queuing. I don't understand it. I don't understand why everyone's queuing. It's not like the plane's going to go anywhere. The plane's not going to leave without us. Why is everyone queuing? Why don't you just sit down and wait till the queue dies down? Shut up, you fucking incessant prick.
If everyone sat down, no one would get on the plane.
Exactly.
What are you on about?
Exactly. Well, then she'd get up because there's no queue. I'm not asked. I'm not asked what you're doing. I'm studying the queue. And she's like fucking saying stuff like right there. I'm like, sorry, I'll put you in the fucking cabin storage in a minute. Like, what? Shut up.
She wouldn't fit, the fat cunt.
No, she wouldn't. Fucking, yeah.
Chat shit, get banged on.
Why don't you shut up? That's what I said to her. It does my head in. Yeah, why are you bothered that I'm queuing?
But you know what else burns me head out as well? So the reason why there was a queue in the first place that I had to get to the back of was because there was people who were stood at the entrance of it for like half an hour before boarding started, and it's like, why are you that keen to get on? Just sit down. Yeah. And when they call us,
I just hate either end of the spectrum. Like, why are you fucking like? There's not even someone there yet. The plane's not even here. The plane's coming in from London. It's not landed yet.
Yeah.
You're there on your little flight app going, oh, it's nearly here. Maybe I'll queue out. Fuck off. Hate both. I hate just the airport.
I knew you wouldn't be too happy about the trip. I knew there'd be some negativity if we talked about flights.
You had to
and
dig
I feel
deep
so. It wasn't
it.
just about telling my story. I got it out of you.
I needed something. It was just they're just annoying. They're annoying.
Yeah, burns my head.
Went to a place called Zakopane, by the way. That was the fucking best thing in the world.
What the fuck did you just say to me?
Went to a place called Zakopane.
Zakopane? That's a town or something?
It's like up. It's like where all the ski resorts are. Is that where I sent you all the pictures and stuff?
Fuck skiing as well. That's a Tory holiday. That.
Yeah, it is.
Skiing is a Tory holiday.
But I think it's less Tory in Krakow.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you're not in the Alps and you end up in Eastern Europe
like
skiing,
French Alps, then you're a fucking...
If you sat on a tyre, it's not
Margaret Thatcher shagging little rat, I don't like you. But if you're just sort of like, you know, if the guy's got a ciggy out and get out his mouth while he's teaching you how to ski, then it's
and a chain around his waist that you're holding on
to. So I think that's fine, and I would like to go back there. But that was sick. That was really cool. However, the reason I bring that up, I forgot to see you've got it out of me now. Fuming. Yeah,
there's always something, lad.
Fuming. Maybe I'll put this in the other section.
Glad you had a nice time.
This fucking woman gets on the coach. We got picked up at like 7 a.m, so already I'm mad because it's actually 6 a.m. because we're there an hour ahead. So it's actually I'm
still operating
6.
on fucking GMT, lad.
Yeah, fucking fuming, absolutely raging. Get on the coach. We're the first on the coach. Got to pick up another 564 people. Of course we do. And as we get on the coach, this woman gets on and she goes, "Oh, it's not very warm on this, is it?" It's not very, and like I just looked at Beth and was like, she's going to be a dickhead throughout the entire journey. She's just going to be a gobshite.
If your first comment getting on or going somewhere is a criticism, you're just a cunt.
You're just a gimp.
Just look for the best in things. Yeah,
just a gimp. We've got a podcast called Spread Negativity, and I was still going. I was still going. You're a fucking loser, you mate. I lighten up.
I keep sliding down on this chair. Yeah, we're like, you fucking need to be happy. We're getting angry and negative about.
Yeah.
Right.
So she was just being a douche. So we just kept our distance from her, mate. Gets to like fucking. We're on the flight, but not the flight. But we're driving back. We're gonna get there for 7:30. Gets like 7:10, right? And we've got a meal booked at 8:30. So we think we get back for 7:30. Chill, freshen up, do everything we need to do. Go have my steak dinner for me lunch, for my birthday.
Yeah, steak dinner for lunch, man.
No, for my birthday dinner.
Oh,
you know what I mean? Like, it was in the evening time. It was booked for 8:30. She goes, "Oh, so we're not doing a toilet stop on the way back then?" Loudly to the guy, and I was like, first of all, the guy's like so sound. Do you know what I mean? The guys that like ran the tour were like so sound. He was so polite, and like she just sort of like tapped him on the shoulder because she was sat right behind him. It was like, "Oh, we're not doing a toilet stop there. We all had to do this toilet stop. We all had to. No, but it's 20 minutes away. Just hold it. Hold it. I don't care if you get a UTI.
Go before
hold it.
Go before. And if you've gone before and you know you're likely to need to go again, ask at the start."
Well, she's like fucking back till for every like stop off we did. She's like late back. She was like, "Right, you got till 2:00. Get back here for 2:00, and then we'll go to the next place." She's gonna get 8 minutes past 2. Fuck off.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
Does me head in. So she has this little toilet stop and she's doing all that. And in my mind, I'm like, I just want my steak. You're going to make me late for my steak. You're going to make me late for my steak. Bro, she needed the biggest shit ever. We were in this fucking like little service station thing for about 25 minutes to the point where everyone else on the bus is going like, trying to go check if she's all right to like her family and stuff. It was mental. We all got off. We all bought snacks and went to the toilet. And she was, I don't know if she was fiddling with herself, but she was there for fucking ages. And I'm sat there like, I just want my steak. I just want my steak.
Wearing a different pair of kicks on the way back.
Yeah.
Do you know what? You're complaining.
No sock on.
You'd have been fuming if she'd shat herself on the coach, wouldn't you? And you had to smell that for the
No, because then that's the story for this.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, it would have been great
In
content.
fact, cut all of that. You're not going to believe it, Liam. She shat herself.
Oh my God.
He said no to the toilet break and she shat herself all over the bus. That was mad, wasn't it?
Can I ask a question about coaches? Just public transport in general.
Fuck it, we're about to get in the big time out.
Yeah, fuck you. Hitting all the hearts.
There's a clip coming.
Episode 101, baby.
1 million views on its way.
No, just I was on the coach back from Busch Gardens when I went to Florida. I don't know if you know. I've been to Florida.
It's my only joke. I'm so fast with it. I love Sue as well. But I bet she does have a bush.
No, I bet she does as well.
I hope she does. What are you shaving that for? You've done enough, girl.
Retire it.
Yeah, retire. You retire your
First
shave.
class honours, baby.
Imagine she does though. That'd be a fucking surprise, wouldn't it?
I don't want to think about my mum's bush. I was talking
Imagine
about coaches.
she's eating though. Imagine she's eating.
No. I will not imagine this. So
Sue, let us know. Like comment below.
imagine that if there's a comment off me, Mark going,
mate,
nah,
that'll get the most likes. It's like, nah, yeah. The B&M version. That's classic Sue.
So I was on the way back from Busch Gardens. It's a coach ride, and our Jack called me, and I had like the entire journey a conversation with my brother quite loudly on a coach full of people. Was I rude by taking a phone call and like obnoxiously talking loud? Is it obnoxious? Is that rude?
Was anyone else on the coach?
Yeah, the coach is full of people.
Yeah. Just shut up, bro.
Why?
Just shut up.
But people are having conversations amongst themselves. Why is that any different?
Because I don't want to hear you. I'm annoyed at the people having a conversation as well.
Yeah.
I just want you to.
Because I thought that afterwards I'd be annoyed at someone else.
What have you got? Me and Beth were
I've
talking
been
about
on a
this
class
yesterday.
holiday. I was telling them all about it. And I rode on the teacups and I went on this roller coaster.
No, fuck off. Fuck off. No, you're on a flight. You're on a flight with the people that you've been, like, obviously yours is different. You've fucking had a phone call with somebody that's not on the coach. Just wait till you get off the coach and call them. Go and see them.
No, because then that's
eating
into me holiday. I'm just sat static on the coach. I'm not doing nothing.
I'm not asked what you're doing, all right? I'm not bothered about you. My beef is, like, you're on a flight back from a destination. Mm-hmm. You've spent a week with these people, and suddenly you've still got things to say. I could never speak to Beth again.
Yeah,
I could never speak to Beth again. It'd be absolutely fine. Why have you got things to say to the people that you're on the flight with? What have you not yet talked about on your holiday? Why it's fucking 10 p.m. and you're just waffling. Oh, and then we did this. Then we went on the teacups. Fuck off.
I am on a flight. I'm respectful, but on a bus, a train, whatever, I don't give a fuck, mate.
What have you got to say though?
No, like just talking to people, talking on my phone, yeah, having fun.
And also, why are you pissing every 30 seconds? Why have I got to move so you kick? I need a private jet.
This isn't about me, is it?
I need a private jet.
This isn't about me.
Fucking some woman yesterday, she's got a kid with her, and the kid was like 5 years old, and I was like, for fuck's sake, this kid's gonna be annoying. No, she was. Even the kid was looking at her going, you're chatting on, you bit you. So annoying. Some features.
Do you know when people like take things out of context to like defame someone or make them look entitled or look like a dick? All we need to do is clip you in that hoodie going, I need a private jet. And everyone's just going to be like, who the fuck's this cunt think he is? You just look like a fucking poster boy for everything that's wrong with TikTok.
Anyway.
I need a private jet.
If you want to help me get my private jet, please buy tickets to my show.
I keep fucking falling.
I've got shows coming up, and I've not promoted them at all. Therefore, I sold 0 tickets because I booked them in about 4 months ago. They went on sale, and I was like, I'll just promote them near the time. No one's going to buy a ticket 6 months out. And now, before you know it, we're a month out, less than a month out. And they need promoted. I'm doing my Edinburgh Fringe show, Living the Dream, in Leicester and Glasgow on the 9th of February and the 16th of March, respectively. Respectively. Nailed it.
And respectfully.
Yeah, I will be nice. I will be nice when I'm there. But it's not really my Fringe show from last year. So if you came to see my Fringe show from last year, then it's absolutely fine. You could come to this one as well. Because it's going to be mostly my Fringe show for this year. what happened is I had to mate, honestly.
You put this online, and I'm glad that you're clarifying it, because I'm so confused.
Mate,
I don't know what you're on about.
So you finish the Edinburgh Fringe, and then they start programming the shows for Leicester and Glasgow in like October, so 2 months after the Fringe. So I've not got a new show name, I've not got a new show idea, I've not got anything. That starts to sort of happen January onwards. So now I've got my new show idea, I've got my new show name and everything that's going to go forward for this year, but the show's already programmed. So I had to just call it anything that I could think of, which was what already existed, which was Living the Dream. So it's not really going to be that show. So come and see it. It's my plan. I don't know. There's going to be a lot of Living the Dream in there because I've not written the rest of my new show, but there's going to be a lot of my old show. There's going to be a lot of my new show in this show.
It'll be fun. It'll be a lot of fun, and you'll enjoy it, and it's well worth the
9th
money.
of February and the 16th of March. Tickets are in my Instagram bio. Yeah, come along. It's going to be a lot of fun either way. Living the Dream was... I thought it was dead class.
Yeah, it was a good show.
Just thanks, mate. Just a good show.
Yeah, that's it. I didn't want to give you too much credit. It was good.
God forbid. Thanks for opening it those 11 times that you did it. It's only gigs you do. So yeah, come down. I was dead pleased with Living the Dream. I think this one's going to be even better. And I'd love to see you guys there. Now that that's out of the way, should we do some features? We've got features by a human being, a man. Looking at his punctuation, I probably wouldn't call him that.
Thanks for sending in the
there's been a lot of editing.
Love you. We appreciate
I've had to do here. There's been a lot of editing. I don't know if he wants to be anonymous, but I'm so annoyed that he's can't spell for fuck.
Neither can Aaron, as we learned a couple episodes ago. You're so upset about it, and I love it.
I'm so fuming. I'm so fuming.
On a motor piss off.
The only games I'm going to play on my new little toy is just spelling bee games. I'm going to fucking dust you the next
You'd be
time
like that on Wordle with analog sticks.
So Daryl Hogan sent this in, and he wants to know, am I the arsehole here?
Did he want his name saved?
I've no idea, but he annoyed me with his lack of punctuation that it's being said.
Anonymity is not respected.
Yeah, he probably couldn't spell it.
A-N-O-N anon. Y anonym. No, I'm lost. I need pen and paper.
ANONYMITY.
Anonymity.
Is that right?
Such a virgin, lad. Go on, carry on.
Fucking nailed it.
Did you actually?
Come on, the boys.
Fuck off. I'm actually fuming now. Go on, carry on.
I'm just a genius, mate. Daryl Hogan wants to know, am I the arsehole here? Me and my ex split up 4 months ago, and for the first 3 months, we were still seeing each other, still on the regular.
What?
That's what I'm talking about. This guy doesn't know how to say shit.
We appreciate you.
I do appreciate him. Not in this moment, though.
Yeah.
Fucking, I'm too fucking spazzy to be able to count. Do you know what I mean? Like, he needs to write a novel for me to understand.
So the whole world needs to cater to you and your
needs.
Yeah. Okay.
We have disabled bays for a reason. We need disabled prep.
Come on.
Okay.
So I need you to start again because I didn't quite process.
Am I the arsehole here? Me and my ex split up 4 months ago, and for the first 3 months, we were still seeing each other on the regular, still getting food together, still going to the gym, and still shagging.
What?
That's not splitting up.
That's not splitting up at all.
It's like going, me and my housemate have decided to live with other people, but we are not
still
going
pay
to...
his rent.
Yeah.
And stay there every fucking day.
Yeah. So stupid. She was always telling me how she wasn't sure if she made the right decision. 1 month ago, I found out that she'd been seeing someone else for 3 months. Of course, my immediate thoughts were that she must have been cheating. Why?
Well, it's not cheating. You're not together anymore.
But they split up 4 months ago, and she's been seeing someone else for 3 months. Why does that mean she was cheating when you were together?
That's quick turnover, though, isn't it?
Yeah, but
it doesn't necessarily mean that. But
I never cheated on my ex, but my turnover was fucking. Mate, I was a speed demon. That's what they called me.
Yeah, bedroom, yeah.
But I never once cheated on her.
Yeah. Maybe she... No, go on. Carry on. We'll talk... I've got theories already.
After a little conversation and a little more action, please. It's sorry, I can't read...
Like Tommy Jones there.
Yeah. I thought it was Elvis.
Oh, yeah, it is, yeah. But Tom Jones
he
did
was
a cover.
All right. I liked
Tom Jones
Elvis.
did a cover of it.
Blue suede shoes, baby. That one. That's Elvis, isn't it?
I don't know.
I liked his quiff. You're giving a bit of Elvis today.
Elvis. Well, I always rock the Elvis quiff, and I also have Elvis's diet. The man used to eat fucking peanut butter, bacon, and banana toasties. That sounds unbelievable to me.
What a man!
Yeah.
I was into him. I quite liked him.
I think he was a nonce. He was married to
Now
an
there's two
underage girl. just before you go deep on the Elvis train, yeah. I think
he did go deep on minus.
Wow.
Wow. Who are you? Wow.
Wow, we were.
Making me feel like I'm in Krakow still.
Yeah. It's like that. Follow me collar, guy.
After a little conversation, I kindly told her where to go. She then later that night egged my house. No, she didn't. No, she didn't.
It was fucking busy night and it was just the neighbourhood kids. Who's egging your house, lad? How old are you? Is he 13?
Maybe. It would explain his spelling. I was doing well for myself.
Imagine that. You get broken up with, you get cheated on, and you get your house egged.
Oh, mate. I bet his head was scrambled.
Fuck off, lad.
Thanks for watching.
Off. That was actually pretty, yeah. Yeah. Fucking.
Shut up. Anyway. She then later that night egged my house. I was doing well for myself because my mind was made up and I hadn't made any contact with her. And then one day at work, she was upset, so I asked if she was okay. And she then said, can we talk in private? So I felt like they worked together.
It seems that way, but continue.
She told me she regrets leaving me and wants to try again. And we ended up pulling a few times that day. I told her...
That's this story is mental.
This is the youngest Daryl I think I've ever. We ended up pulling that day, and she egged my house.
Thank you very much for sending in the submission,
mate.
But you are mental.
Right, listen, you don't have to keep thanking him for sending in the submission. He's a fan of the pod. He has a personality. He has a sense of humour. He's not going to be a shithouse because I went, you can't spell and your name's Daryl. Like he's not. Stop shitting yourself.
I just don't want it to deter anyone else from sending stuff in.
It'd be so funny
we'll just pull you apart.
It'd be so funny if he sent you a message like, "Why don't you shut up?
Yeah, you pussy. You're a pussy. I like your house, Liam. You fucking dickhead." Right. So you were saying. So they ended up necking twice.
She told me she regrets leaving me and wants to try again. We ended up pulling a few times that day, and I told her I'd need to think about it. The second I said I'm open to the idea, she then said I need to be sure. So I told her new man what we did that day and what she said. I told myself it was because I'd want to know if it was me, but really I did it as one last fuck you to her. Am I the arsehole?
Can I just say that like scene plays out like he's a fucking cool as a cucumber. We ended up pulling that twice that day, and then I told her I'd think about it. So he's just like fucking. I have to think about it, babe. That's fucking cool.
No, she said that to him.
Oh, you're a gimp then? You're a weapon. You're a weapon and you're a divvy lad.
I did that to a girl once. I swear I've told you about this. And when I was in primary school, I asked a girl out. She said, she said, I need to think about it. And I went, well, you've got till lunchtime. I've told you this already. You remember that?
It's the final straw.
Yeah. And then at lunchtime, we did. She didn't. She didn't have an answer. I was like, I'm not waiting. 9 by this point.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm not waiting.
That's right. This story is mental. So,
Holly,
so let me get the timeline right. You broke up.
You mean Holly? We never. No. Oh, you mean Darryl? Yeah. Sorry, it's about him. I guess
Jack fella who took it from you. So they broke up.
Yeah.
4 months ago, and for 3 of those months, they were still doing everything that a couple does.
That's like me saying Beth and I broke up, and then. You know, we broke up 8 months ago, and we've been still seeing each other for 7 months. No, I just went to the Fringe.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like we just had a month. You didn't split up. You're still together.
You still did everything.
You
that
still
a couple
get
does.
yeah.
But then, so this is what so then after
this cough's so persistent. It's fucking killing me.
That's
I'm
all
so
I got,
sorry to listeners.
So then, like after that 3 months, there was a month where she went, "No, this is it. I'm not seeing you anymore. I've got a new fella." And he goes, "I think she was cheating on me." No, she broke up with you, so that she technically wasn't cheating on you, but she actually was cheating on you because you never broke up.
Yeah, he could have split up with her, I guess.
Science,
it's
fucking science that. But it's mental. And then she egged your house.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that you've gone back there after she's egged your house. Why has she egged your house? I better chill actually making jokes about this guy because there's every chance that he might be a lunatic. If your missus egging your house,
why did you?
So it's your girlfriend's. Hello, the camera's gone off. Fuck's sake, we've run out of battery. That's fine. We'll just use this one.
Okay.
We've got no wide.
I didn't even hear it go.
Yeah, I heard it.
So like, it's fine. So hold on. She's heartbroken and decides to egg his house. Have you ever broken up with a girl and called the lads and gone, I'm just so devastated, but if you got a 16-pack of loo roll and you just go fucking TP her house, like, it's not going to happen. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Have you got a carton of eggs with you? Like?
I feel like it'd be better to use toilet roll than eggs, though.
No, but it's still...
If you were going to vandalise someone's house, what are you going? Are you going eggs? Are you going toilet roll?
Oh, I'd take a shit in a bag and light it on fire. I think that's the ultimate one. Because you're destroying the evidence. And it's just they come out to put the fire out, don't they? And bam, step on it, poo everywhere.
Yeah, but that's just like the classic like American TV show.
I know it is, but it's better than eggs. It's better than toilet paper. Poo in a bag, light it on fire. Classic.
I don't know.
Mate, that's
I'd put a child in their garden. And then they'd come outside and be like, why is there a kid here? I'd be like, right, this is the perfect prank. Now you've got a kid to look after and raise. Like 18 years.
I gift you responsibility. That's my punishment.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and it's yours, by the way.
Yeah,
what I loved about that is you said, I'll put a child in the garden. And then there was like a little bit of a silence where I was like, what? And you were like, yeah, that's right. Like you were doubling down on it. There was this crazy look in your eyes like, yeah, I said that.
That's just my eyes. So yeah,
crazy look.
I don't think I don't think you do anything like. I think you got to go really fucking. Like this is what he needs to do. Like okay. He's told the boyfriend, the new man, like you're all as bad as each other, really.
Yeah, that's what I think.
If she was cheating on you, then she was cheating on you. But then you've gone back there, and then even knowing that she's with somebody else, and now you've told the new man as if like you're a hero. You're all as bad as each other. You just all need to like separate yourselves from each other. However, she did egg your house, and you need to get your own back. So providing you know where she lives, if you can spell the address in the sat nav. I think you go around to her house and mate, you got to do something. Put a child in the house and be like, fucking, I was pregnant this whole time.
I was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just blazed this kid
mate,
out.
gaslight her. You were pregnant this whole time.
No, I wasn't.
And you put this kid in the... No, I don't know. He needs to do something.
Ultimately, his question was, am I the arsehole? And I think the answer is, no, but you're a dickhead. You're not an arsehole, but you're a dickhead. There's a bit of a difference in there. You've been a dickhead. You've been a bit soft by not... The relationship wasn't broken up with. You stuck with her for 3 months. You've got to cut the cord, mate. Cut off all ties.
He's not an arsehole. He's a gooch. Do you know what I mean? He's close to it.
I'd rather be an arsehole.
Yeah.
I'd rather be an arsehole than a gooch.
He's what people scratch
a gooch,
and then they sniff it.
I mean, you can't get enough of the smell, let's be honest. As much as you don't like it. Yeah, that gooch smell. If you've got gooch on your finger, you're going to go back a few times. You don't just sniff once. It's like when you cook garlic.
It's sort of like this relationship. They split up. He's gone back a few times. Then before you know it, there's another man involved.
You're a gooch, lad. We figured it out.
I'm the gooch here. Yeah, they all just need to fucking separate from each other. The lad seems sound. He seems sound enough. He's just a young kid that's obviously, trying to figure out life. He's got a job. He doesn't need this in his life. Doesn't need these fucking women causing drama. Doesn't need that
Doesn't need
in
the
his
eggs.
life. Doesn't need the eggs. Doesn't need the eggs on his house. Because it's probably his mum and dad's house as well. Do you know what I mean? If it's not, then fucking good on you. You've moved out and stuff. But either way, now you've got this fucking loser egg in your house. You don't need to be doing that. You can just let him run off with this other guy.
If my bit on the side, egg Beck's mum and dad's house, I'd have to explain that. Like, oh, it's me side. She egged the house. How old is she? Like, do you know what I mean? That makes you think, how old are they?
Well, imagine my missus egged my house. Why are you egging your own house? Such a weird, like...
Touche.
Yeah. I'd make her clean it up as well because I'm the man. Someone's at the door. But he's just a young lad, and he just doesn't need. You don't need these fucking losers in your life. Go and find someone that's right for you. Find a vegan; they'll never waste eggs. That's your next move. Get fucking tofu lobbed at your house. That's fucking bleak, innit? Get fucking like a pita bread or something.
Hey, I'd be catching it, mate. Yeah. Have you ever gone egging?
Huh?
Have you ever gone egging?
No. Never for me, actually.
I was just a dickhead and did it in my own street to my own neighbours who knew who I was and saw me running away and just knocked on the door and was like...
That's you not wanting to run too far. You thought, I'll just run across the road
just
again.
Have to jump over my fence and then saw my ass hanging over the back of it. I was like, yeah, it was definitely Liam.
Fucking hell.
I learnt my lesson. Stupid kid. I mean, let's be honest, I was in primary school. So, I would love, by the way, if he turned up to the shows you've just plugged and fucking eggs the venue. Go, who's a gooch now, dickhead? Just stood outside.
Don't give him an idea.
Yeah, it'll be boss that. Leicester and Glasgow.
There's no
what
way.
dates?
There's
what
no
was the
way.
respectful dates?
There's no way he can spell Leicester.
Oh, lad. Thank you so much for your submission. It's really appreciated.
You need to stop being offended. If he's offended by that, why is he watching this?
I'm not.
He's not offended because I've skitted his spelling.
Listen,
It's the only thing I could skit.
if I sent a letter to this morning and they were tearing apart me spelling, I'd be crying, lad. I'd be crying. I'd be gutted.
But it's very out of character, if you don't mind me saying, for this morning.
I don't know. It was the first thing.
It's very out of character, innit?
Yeah.
If they just started, like, the whole time, they're just very, like, sort of
Who's
chill.
this fucking...
So how...
Yeah, bleep that word, but keep it in. You can fill in the blank.
Dead quick, got this one here. It's super, super short. I've seen this one on Reddit. The tagline was, "What is the most disgusting secret that you're hiding right now?" My wife went out drinking with co-workers and got shit-faced. I had to struggle to get her inside. Blackout drunk, crying, puking. It was a nightmare and not the first time that she did this. After putting her to bed, I shit on the driveway next to her car door and told her she did it while drunk and told her that a neighbour saw her do it. She found it going to work the next day and she has not went out drinking since, and this was 4 years ago. If she does think she's... Okay. If she does drink, she's one and done.
That is cruelty. That's manipulation, that. You can't pin a shit on somebody.
All he's done is make this lad's life from before that Daryl's so much easier, because like, all we've done there is gone, this is what happens when you actually marry the person. This is what happens when you marry the issue.
It's where we find out he egged his own house and just wrote into the submission to pin it on her. His mum and dad are fuming.
That's what you need to do. You need to go and take a shit next to her car and tell her that she did it. Fuck it out. I just find that really
genius.
funny.
What's the most disgusting secret that you're keeping right now?
I've been holding a fart for quite some time throughout this episode.
Yeah, it's lame, that. I've been putting little bogies behind my headboard.
Have you really?
Yeah.
Behind your headboard?
So I'm in bed.
Behind your headboard,
I'll have a pick. And it started when we moved into Becca's mum and dad's, because I thought I won't be here that long, I'll do it once. And I just went like that behind the headboard down the back of the bed, because when's the bed ever getting pulled out? And mate, when we do move and that bed gets pulled out, I'm scared about how many bogies are going to be revealed.
Ah, yeah, God, I'm sorry that we did this.
So thank you so much for watching. Episode 101.
Yeah.
Brought that in for a nice, tight, smooth landing. Anything else you want to add, Aaron?
No. If you go on a plane, don't be fucking smug about the way you get on the plane. No one's asked. If you do go on holiday, don't speak to the people that you went with on your way back. No one's interested. If it's a red-eye flight and the lights are dimmed, just fucking try to understand why they're dimmed, you fit cunts. Does me head in. Why are you having a conversation next to me? Cabin lights are off. That means you go off.
It's different though, isn't it?
Oh, fuck off.
But yeah,
If
you break up with your significant other, don't egg their house. And if you pick
It's a power play, that though, isn't it?
It is though, isn't it? Yeah.
Such a power play.
Domination, that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you pick your nose, use a tissue. Good advice all around.
Yeah.
Don't be a gooch, be an arsehole.